Welcome back to our playthrough of Persona 4 Golden. There's a Teddy in our house. We still haven't really addressed this issue. We can't get rid of him, so I guess I just have to deal with it. Can I go outside at night? No, I'm super cold. I'm trying to, if you would stop bothering me. Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh, God. Oh, my vision. Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, I suppose he's at least trying to take care of us, since apparently we have some kind of heavy disease. Something super serious is going on here. This is good, though, because apparently it means we've done this correctly.
Well, I came to say goodbye. It's been fun.
Goodbye? Oh, my choices didn't matter. Aw.
I'm sorry. Don't worry. The fog in your world is gone. I'm sure you will have a peaceful future. It's a shame I won't be there to see it. I love you. Now and forever. So, goodbye. Don't make that face. This is all for the best. Goodbye.
God, what is happening to me? I'm dizzy all the time. I'm freaking out. I'm having visions. I don't know. Seems bad. Well, now more people are here taking care of me. Maybe winter's not like this where we're from.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Great, so Teddy's killing us. Great. Oh. See you later, Thursday. Okay, thank goodness Naoto is taking care of this, because otherwise, while I love all of our friends, if we weren't seeing progress after 3 days of this, after suddenly fainting and then having a really high fever or whatever's happening here, I should probably go to the hospital. I mean, everybody else in my family is already there. Teddy, please don't phrase it like that. Stay away from me. Days, shall we? Okay, there goes the whole weekend. Oh, I guess I'm just fine. Alright, so Teddy's dead. And we should probably put his hand in that water to see if it'll make him give birth. Okay. What do you got? I don't think... I don't know. I just don't think she's going to have found her. So let's just say I had a dream about her. It was weird. Oh, this is automatically going. I'm so sorry. There's no thing in the bottom right. I should know better. She did say that. And it's a little weird that this isn't voiced, but I suppose it was highly optional. All right. Work to further your bonds. We've already bonded with everybody we need to. We may do a little bit more work with personas. We'll probably go into the TV if we still can. This is uncharted territory, so I don't know how the rules work exactly. We may level up a little bit. Either off-screen or on. We'll see how the timing works. I'm probably not going to work on my bond with Teddy, just so you guys know. He'll probably just stay there. Teddy, I would like you to calm down. Also, get out of my room. I swear to God.
Yo!
Give me those new themes. Also, I don't think I would ride my bike that fast in this kind of weather, but, I'm not sorry I worried him, so... Yeah, I'm psychic. Somehow I just knew. Trudging through the snow, but he's still keeping up the pace to his credit. Are we going to have more school stuff? Do I have to answer it? No, it's looking like I'm having to answer questions. Why would I possibly need these still? I mean, I guess it's just continuing the trend. I don't know. This is food. I'm going to pick this one. Who would put a... I don't know. Don't get me wrong. There are reasons to put non-food things on top, but to me, I'm just going to pick the one that's food. Great. Let's go for that level 6. Then we can be psychic and know the questions before they're asked. Okay, well. Nobody seems to want to do anything.
Yo!
Yo. Social links are available. We could look to spend some time with them. I want to see, however, a couple other things first. So Rise would like to spend time. Also, don't push yourself too hard. Take a drink. She said it. Really worried about you. Make up for it by spending a lot of time with me. Perhaps we need to go into town. Alright, let's see what's happening in the shopping district in this weather. Because again, this is all new to this, so I don't know. Look at our swag coat, though. We're looking good. That guy's trying to date. Cool story. Well, you can see our breath. That's kind of cool. Unsurprisingly, it looks like nobody wants to go on a scooter adventure right now because we'd probably die. However, it was never really raining in Okina City. Is it snowing there? It looks like it is. A little bit. Now, question is, what in the world's happening over here? Alright. Question is, can we see movies again? We were looking to do that last month, but we couldn't because we were too worried about things with Adachi and whatnot. But that is something that we'd like to spend some free time doing. I would rather do that over the social link stuff. Alright. We still haven't gotten that Jack Frost doll. I don't know what it does. Here we go. We're going nuts. You probably thought to yourself, it's been too long since I've seen him play the exciting crane game. Huh. What's it do? Does it unlock a persona fusion? It was a key, right? Okay, so it's on par with the other things that we got for getting Social Rank 10. Well, okay. Obatar. Where everyone is named Obata. Yes, let's please do that. So it doesn't really matter in which order we do this. I guess we'll just do Rise first because she's our girlfriend. And our other girlfriend apparently said goodbye. Plus, we can see everybody's winter outfits. Want to ask me out? Silly Rise, you're teasing me, but the answer's actually yes.
Sorry to make you wait.
Okay, we've seen this before. Painstakingly rendered 3D school building. One more level for her final ability. She's the only one of our main group that actually still needs anything from leveling, other than stats.
Welcome home.
John, vegetables. Teddy's freaking out. Woo, it's cold. What's this? What are you doing? What? Is there a dead body back here? Because... well, we sure did murder those bugs. What do the insects do now? I guess we could still fish. We haven't been ignoring it, but I suppose that is still an option as we have some free time here. Can we go out? Well, it looks like we have our usual stuff. I don't even know where we're at with her.
Fancy meeting you.
I don't think we're going to pursue that any further. I'm still worried about all the traps that her social link has. So I guess we're working. She's still messing with us. That's the gist of what she was saying there. We're just really here for the money. We didn't even get the extra tip, unfortunately, because it was just the one dude. Oh, hey, the snow's finally breaking. Now it's lunchtime. Well, I'm really not busy, but we're probably not going to talk to you ever again. Sorry. Yukiko? Okay. So then,
Senpai.
somebody wants to talk to us about. He's the only one he can. Is this a new thing then? Is this going to be everyone in the party in a line? He wants to have a man-to-man talk at Junes. I just keep staring straight ahead as my line of my party member. Yep. So, okay, apparently everybody that we have rank 10 with, which is everyone in the party, has a thing for us. Naoto is daydreaming. Okay, so not everyone. Maybe this is just who's available on a Wednesday, but you'd have to think that... Whoa, sorry, I don't usually rotate the camera there. Sorry if I made you throw up. You have to think that this is going to be something for everybody then. So we had, let's see. Naoto's probably the most important. It was Naoto, Teddy, Kanji, and... Oh, that was the fourth, so she doesn't count. Well, of those, only Naoto's in the party, so, Look at that Naoto poking out from around Naoto. Nothing serious, but something I'd like you to hear. Okay.
You have
Let's
my
see what this is
gratitude.
about.
This place is covered in snow, too. It's chilly, but I like the winter and its tranquility. Things have become so peaceful lately. I finally feel like I've gotten used to it. The people of Inabar are thinking about the events that transpired and are making an effort to make the town better.
That sounds great.
I've heard that a lot of local government projects are being considered, such as bringing back old festivals. It would seem that they're trying to revitalize the town commercially, but I think the people yearn for connection. But as time passes, everything fades away eventually. Whenever I handle a serious case, I always come across a certain problem. Man can forget about painful memories, and in doing so, wipe away tears and learn to stand up again. But because we forget, we repeat the same mistake that caused those bad memories in the first place. Being able to get used to difficulty is a strength, but people make mistakes because they get set in their ways. But after meeting you, I feel as if I've found an answer to these doubts. I feel that as long as you can find something precious in your heart, something to protect, you'll be okay. And as long as you have that precious someone, no matter how much you forget, you can strive for a better future. Of course, I have people who are precious to me as well. That's why I'm thinking about doing whatever I can, for them too. This isn't just about me. I draw my strength from everyone else. They keep me alive. I've never considered things like that before. And, of course, the ones who taught me to think that way are none other than you and all my other friends. Thank you. Really.
What are we doing with the persona? And does Naoto really need to become stronger? Okay. Reborn again. Yamato Sumeragi. Shield of Justice. What is that? Shields the party from all damage once. Well, that's better than our 2 reflects. Let's be perfectly honest here. I think we'll keep this because we can use it to block Chie and Yukiko's weaknesses, whereas this, we have a lot of mitigation for physical stuff already, some dodges, some counters, and this is sort of like a better version of it. More importantly, it's the whole party instead of one person, which you can't keep up with. Last for like, one attack. You can do 1 per round. This is much better.
There's a new power budding in my heart. I wonder if this means that I'm still capable of change. I'm going to keep learning from here on, and as long as I do, I can always change. That doesn't just apply to me. I'm sure the same can be said about you, too. I'm starting to look forward a bit to getting older. Me, you, and everyone else is going to keep changing. We'll all be having effects on each other, all those years. I want to watch how all of us change each other all throughout my life. That's what I truly want.
Unchanging strong bond. Okay. I don't think that changed the stats at all, but I can't confirm that. But that looks like about what her stats were the last I remember them.
Oh,
Still, even if this is just a slightly different looking persona with a new skill, sure. Okay. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we're just doing the old trick. Getting spooked in a hallway for money. So if it's everybody who's already ranked 10, presumably, I don't know, that means we don't have any need for nighttime stuff as far as social link goes. Especially now if we have a new thing to spend time on. Oh, Yukiko was... I remember now. Yukiko also came up to us. She was the first one. There were 4 people in the party who came up, plus I. Sorry. That was bugging me the whole time. I was like, I thought that was somebody else, and as soon as I thought about it... yeah. So whomever we do that with next, which, I mean, I guess will be Yukiko or Chie or I guess Rise. I'll check out their stats first, and we'll see if that has any impact. Here's some more people to see you. Want to hang out today? I have work off. No. I mean, maybe once everybody else is done, but... Yo, she wants some exercise. And yes, I am really reading these this quickly. Ko. I'm sorry. Basketball practice? Sorry, bro. I'm so popular. What is this? Oh, you know my dad. I like how we just keep staring straight forward even after this progression has stopped. Like 4 people come up to us and we just stare. We're like, ugh. It's hard to be so popular. Ugh. Now the other question is anybody else who came up to us yesterday still available? And also, why wasn't Rise? I thought Rise was like Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe that was Marie, though. Admittedly, once I got past the point where I had to keep paying attention, I stopped paying attention. I think it was Marie that was Wednesday, Saturday. So I thought Rise was relatively available, though. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen her either one of these 2 days, but we'll keep an eye out for it. It's also possible she doesn't have another Persona evolution, but we'll see.
I'm sorry to ask you here so suddenly. It feels a bit awkward going home today.
What's wrong?
Well,
I like her outfit.
it's actually Customers' Day for me today. That's a day when the inn's employees take turns being customers. We've done it every now and then for a while, but I decided to participate this time too. I wanted to see from a customer's point of view if our inn is truly satisfying. So I asked them to sign me up.
You sound really dedicated.
Oh, well, I'm always dedicated though.
Whoops.
I played customer once before too, but it made me a little uncomfortable. It was strange having Mother and everyone say things like, "Welcome" to me. That's why I wanted to stay out of it a little longer. But I brought this on myself. I told everyone at the inn that I hadn't planned to take over as manager, that I wanted to leave Inaba. I thought it would be me finally coming clean to everyone. But they all just laughed and said they knew already. It made me realize how small I was. I was surrounded by good people, but I didn't understand that at all. I had myself convinced I had to bear my problems alone. I lied to myself, looked away from small opportunities, and only put my efforts into leaving it all behind. But after making so many good friends like you and Chie, I realized something. If I'm going to take one step at a time away from here, every step I use to run will take me somewhere I don't want to be. And if I keep averting my eyes, one day I might find myself blind to everything. When I open my eyes, I see how vast the world is. If I was alone, I think it would be incredibly scary. But fortunately, I'm surrounded by kind, supportive people. Now I hope I can grow into someone that can support them in turn.
What? She says, looking up at the pagoda. Oh, I forgot to look at her stats. Oh, God. Oh, no. It is just like a little bit more beefy version, a little more elaborate. Burning Petals. Severe fire damage to all foes. So, I mean, that really should replace Miragidyne, but I have this conundrum. I don't really need Amrita anymore because it's covered by a salvation, but I suppose it is cheaper. So we'll go ahead and toss Miragidyne. Sounds cool. We'll have to try it out. I mean, try it out and what? There's no more fighting left.
My persona? I see. So I can still change. As long as all of you are with me, I think I can go on without making mistakes. So, I hope we'll always be friends.
I wonder if and how much this is different if we're in a lover's relationship with these type of characters. I mean, I can't be in one, let's say, Yosuke, so I'm sure his is the same, but wonder if maybe just that ending part is different? She talked about being friends there. The sensei's back. That's me. Bye. Or if it's just the same thing, and it's just like, we're super close, and then if you're in a relationship, you read it as, oh, that's how, because we're so close, we're dating. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, man. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Hi. I mean, why not? I almost just want to do it just to see what she gives us. Because we know from earlier that this could potentially be frightening.
It's cold.
Plus, it's a new part of the game, so we'll have new dialogue. It won't just be a waste. Always gotta put that best foot forward, huh, Rise? Don't trust me? I want to see you in sweatpants. I mean, what? Ratty bathrooms, actually? I wear sweats, too, I think. I've never seen myself do that, but that's what I, the player, can do sometimes. Well, this is the same.
I want you to have it.
Well, compared to the last two things you gave me, this is relatively normal. So,
Good night,
we'll take it. There she is. So this is actually interesting to me. I don't know what January holds in store. I know that the dungeon doesn't start till February. I know I keep dancing around this clumsily. Yes, we are doing a dungeon for Marie. It's new. It's something I talked about a while back, but I had to make sure I knew about it, and Jason, who's been on here once before and will probably be on here when we tackle that dungeon, had talked about it. And I was like, oh, well, I need to see the new content. That's part of the reason I'm doing this. So I had to figure out how to do it. But I don't know anything about it. I just know that it exists and how to trigger it. Once we get inside, I don't know. Anyways, we'll just commit, save some time. Just jump in.
Was it okay to come out today? Did you have anything you needed to do? You remember when I told you before that I had a #1 fan? A girl who was being bullied and would send me letters? She sent me another letter. She says she's going to stop being my fan. She's made friends with someone, but her new friend is a fan of someone else. It seems she was told something like, I'll quit being your friend if you stay a Rosette fan. She did say that she'll be cheering for me in her heart, but she won't be sending me any more letters.
Okay, this is corny, I admit. However, What have we talked about through this whole playthrough? Rise likes this kind of stuff. So let's go with this one.
You mean you, Senpai? You really are kind. Relationships between people are difficult, aren't they, Senpai? There's something like a mutual respect between her and me. I don't even know what she looks like, but I know she has a pure heart. I also know that she's persistent. But when another person enters the picture, things suddenly get complicated. Throw in 4 or 5 people and it's pure chaos. There's no malice involved, and it's no one's fault. Yet, we end up hurting each other, becoming lost. It makes me so tired sometimes. But that's why I want to keep trying my best. I mean, I am an idol after all.
That's admirable of you. I don't know what the bottom one means. That's sort of like don't push yourself, so we can't pick that one.
Thanks. An idol isn't some doll in a window being held up for public display. I think it means somebody who can endure things and stand their ground, no matter which way they're pushed. Even if that girl doesn't write me letters, I bet she'll still watch me if I'm on TV. I can be her strength, as well as many other people's strengths. Even though many things may not go my way and I may be troubled, swept off my feet and get lost, I won't lose. I have to protect the smiles of the people who are precious to me. That's the resolve I found after meeting all of you.
What? Yep, nailed it. Now, what does this mean? What new skill does she get? And we've actually gotten to the point where she is out of room for skills. Between this and her level 79 one, we're going to have to go over something. Kanzeon is now Kuzeon. Complete analysis, which, okay, just jumps over full analysis. Cool. Why not? Break it all down.
Yeah, I can tell. I sense a power inside of me that I didn't have before. I've learned so many important things from the people I hold dear to me. Senpai, I feel like my heart is about to burst. I'm so excited about the future now. Hardship and sadness and everything, it can all be changed into the power to take a step forward. I'm still just getting started. You and everyone else, you're all gonna keep changing too, in your own ways. That's why I'm not scared of a long-distance relationship either. When I'm lonely, my love for you will grow stronger. And when I smile on TV, I'm smiling for you. So you smile too, Senpai. And tell me you love me every once in a while, okay?
Well, confirms our earlier theory. There is indeed unique dialogue with like just those last 3 lines, because it could have ended after the one before that, and it would have been just like, friendship. But the last 3, clearly a lover's thing. So now I'm curious how the other ones go. I'll have to look them up on YouTube or something. Because she's the only character that we're dating right now who we can find. You're cooking so good, I'm going to get all fat. Okay, Teddy. Well, anyways, goodbye. Alright, how much money do we have? 451,000. That is probably more money than we need. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to need to do some things. I'll tell you what, though, it means we don't need any more. So rather than going to the hospital, which we've done a million times in this playthrough, let's hang out with Yukiko.
It's cold.
Not for any social link reason, just because she'll give us an item. The items are usually pretty good.
Hey.
So far, I'm liking everybody's winter outfits. You looks like a pimp. Yukiko looks like a badass. Rise's is pretty cool. Naoto's is okay. I'm not a big plaid fan. That's probably my biggest problem with it. So, like, Yukiko's scarf is just that one part, whereas her shirt, Naoto's shirt, is all plaid. Not as much as I like you. That's my in-between. I couldn't date you this playthrough, Yukiko, but I'll just keep throwing these sly little lines in there. You know, in case Rise leaves me or something. Gotta think big picture. Also, it's kind of like cruise control for you, Narukami.
Well,
He can't help himself. He's just smooth with everyone. Ladies, guys alike. Doesn't matter.
I want you to-
Ointment.
Good night.
Yukiko giving us a useful item that will help us in a time of need, and not something to murder people or ourselves like a crazy person. Okay, sure, ask me a question. I'm skipping all your lectures, but why not? Toso is a traditional drink. I can't imagine it means fuse the demons. This is some Dragon Ball Z nonsense. Appease the demons or bury the demons? It's a new year. Let's say bury the demons. Oh my god, we're 2 for 2. I don't even think it is correct because of the reason I thought it was. I think I just got lucky. But you know, it's a new year, so you had the resolutions because you're trying to put things in your past behind you and start fresh, right? That's a thing. Okay, so let's head to the roof real quick and see if Chie is available. She's the last main party member we have to do. And yes, so that's good. But we have a couple things we're going to look at in town first. So we have 450,000 to spend. Oh, there's this now is available in the snow. Okay, so we have ways to spend our afternoons. It means that any lingering chance of going through some social links is dead. It's not happening. We're going to stock up on some items, though. Any of these things that do... Yeah. 6,400. Let's buy 3 more of those. Get a couple more emergency healing items. I like these ones that do the whole party. So it means if Chie or Naoto needs to switch into emergency healer mode, they can. We can buy Balms of Life now, too. Well, let's do that, too. I mean, bringing somebody back with half health isn't too bad in this game. But why go half when you can go full? Well, we can buy Go Hoems. I don't think we'll need to, but... We'll buy 1 stimulant for an emergency. We'll buy 1 mouthwash for an emergency. Are these the ones that are... No, okay. I'm looking for the one that is everything. Do they have those here? Oh, you can even buy the elemental damage things. That's interesting. Okay. So we dropped about 36k there. We need to go to this shop. Not something you had to think about after that last dungeon before because there wasn't any more need for that stuff. Here... Nothing to sell. We didn't get any materials in that last? Or did I already sell it? I might have already had a chance to sell it. I guess I had that one day in between where I came out. Okay. Well, never mind. It doesn't even have any new inventory, so... Oh well. And now we need to go to Okina City. I doubt there's going to be any more costumes in stock than there already are. But we're going to take a quick look, because if there is, it could be quite expensive, and then we'll know we're pretty much done with whatever we need money for. I could blow the rest of my money on more items, but... Oops, wrong thing. Though we could look to do that if we had another skill card we wanted, but eh. Oh. The wait is over. A maid set. That's 198,000. I don't even really get the whole maid thing. I guess. I'm actually probably going to rock the winter outfits in this last dungeon, to be perfectly honest. I think they're cool, but I guess we'll see what they look like. We had our one fan service dungeon, that's all we need. Most of it with you on camera, to be honest, and with those rock hard arms and abs, I mean, why not? Alright, so we're going to get Chie her updated persona. I am going to check the stats just to make sure. I don't think it's changing them, but... no, not that. I talked about doing it. I didn't do Rise's because who cares? Her stats are all 2. So 54 attack, 54 strength.
My moves are as sharp as always. I guess this is more my thing after all. Oh, my shoulders were stiff because I've been doing stuff lately that I'm not used to.
I mean, this is the natural response, but again, we can't help it. We just have to push everybody's buttons.
Huh? No, that's okay. No thanks. When Yukiko gave me one the other day, I got so ticklish that I almost died laughing. Actually, I was... Oh, you promise you won't laugh? I was studying and stuff.
Okay, so look. I actually find this answer to be very funny because, especially because of the anime, I assume this is extremely sarcastic and not kind and legit. Of course, you can read this however you want. It's hard to say what her response would be to it, how she would read it. I'm not going to pick it because we vowed never to do that. But in this context, I actually like it. Oh, you were studying. Whoa there. Easy, Chie. Don't kill yourself. But we'll just do what happened. I don't want to be mean. You're joking, right? You can't study. You're a stupid girl.
I started to think studying's kind of fun. Just a little bit. Thinking about Adachi-san made me wonder if he was just weird. But then I thought, if my life had been different, I could have been just like him. Maybe everybody could. I realized that no matter how trivial something seems, it's related to my life. And that scared me. That's why during history class it hit me suddenly that the history we were studying was all connected to me. The people back then, the things they did, their culture, it's all connected, and it's tied to me too. It's not just something that happened a long time ago in a faraway country. Real people laughed, cried, and died there. Math and physics too. They may not make any sense to me, but they're things I can use to help me understand the world. And when I thought about them that way, I got the urge to study harder. But it still didn't make any sense to me. So I'd give up, and then I'd come back to it again. It's an endless cycle. I'm good for nothing after all, huh?
You sure are. Nah, that's not true.
Thanks. My way of thinking has changed a lot over this past year. But I think what changed the most is that I like this town now. I didn't hate it before, but it didn't really mean anything to me. Now, though, I realize that everyone is here. Yukiko, Yosuke, even you. All my friends and family. It was the people I believed in that gave me the strength to see the case through. So even if some other weird thing shows up again, I'll be okay as long as everyone's with me. If I believe in them and myself, I can always find a path. That's what I think.
Okay. A little more armor and the lightsaber is surging. Looks like you're gonna do some welding with it. Dragon Hustle. Attack. Dude, wow. Okay, well, we want it. Kind of eliminates the need for this, to be honest. Also kind of eliminates the need for Naoto as one that only does one person. But that's not the point.
Is this power mine? I wonder if this'll help me do more to protect the ones I love. No matter how far away you go, we all want to protect you. We all love you after all.
I knew it. I knew all the girls loved me. I don't know why I'm talking like Batman.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Bye. Well, that takes care of all the main party members. Let's spend time with Naoto. Why not?
Senpai.
Senpai. Everybody's going to have new dialogue at least once now that we're post-Adachi and also Snow. What does that even, like, do we even know what this cover is? It's fine. Thanks is good. Who doesn't love a good detective novel? I mean, I used to like a lot of the detective TV shows.
Oh.
Detective and or courtroom type stuff. Perry Mason, Matlock, Columbo, Murder, She Wrote, Diagnosis Murder.
Please.
Mini Mechavator. Okay. Don't know what it is. I'll have to look at it later if I remember. Probably won't. Probably won't even ever look at it the rest of this playthrough. But I appreciate the gift anyways. Day off of school, huh? Well, it is a Sunday, I suppose. Whom is this?
Yeah,
What?
It's me.
Okay, the 20th. Coming up pretty soon. Wait for her arrival at the house. Well, I presume we can't skip school to do that. Oh, the home shopping program is back. Okay, what do you got? Dubba dubba. It's a Book of the Void. 2 giant candies, bead chains, and cycling. Well, I don't know what this accessory does, and before I blow a bunch of money on it, how much is it? 21. We have the money for this, but I still want to know what it does. I'm sorry. No, you know what? I won't waste your time. Just buying it. I changed my mind again. I'm very fickle. If it's available at this time of the game, it either has to be good, or it has to serve some niche purpose. Or it could be nothing. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like that's the case. No, you don't want to hang out, Teddy? Fine. Now, even though it's not as useful, whoops. No. I would like to see the scenes with the other party members, but not at the expense of something useful. So, because there's always like YouTube or something to look it up elsewhere. So Chia on the bike is a possibility. We're just going to take a quick look-see around. Actually, let's just do it. I don't actually know if we've done this once with Chia yet. I think we did it once with Yukiko and twice with Risei, and that's it? Hot Springs. She likes hot springs as much as the next girl, she says. Okay. Once again, no one else is here. All right. So I don't think there's a skill that we need anybody to remember. We could do this for Yukiko if we wanted to get back, say, Meteorama or something, but that time has long since passed. That ship has sailed. So let's just see if we can start upgrading some people's stuff. Hama. No thanks. Interesting. She doesn't generally get access to that stuff. I'm looking more for, like, Bufu dying. If we could just find Bufu dying.
You're home.
I am. Goodbye. You know, I didn't think it was possible to look forward to seeing someone less than Nanako at night. And then Teddy came into our house. And, well, he blew that theory out of the water. Let's just say that. Yeah. Let's not spend a lot of time hesitating. Let's just do a thing. We already talked to Yukiko once at night, so... There might be other dialogue there. I don't know. Even so. Let's get a little bit of money. We can always blow it all on items and just be well stocked. I don't care. But 5,000 yen is pretty good.
Yo!
Damn. Hey, the cake turned out good. We can't say this anymore. We absolutely could have said it before they actually made a, you know, decent cake. To good. Or great. I mean, it seemed really good. I don't know. Point is, the first two attempts were really bad. I don't know how I feel about this theme. It doesn't seem to fit the rest of the soundtrack, although it has the same singer and whatnot. But then again, it is a peaceful, snowy time. So it fits this part. It just seems so at odds with some of the other tracks. And especially some of the school tracks from 3. Oh boy. We joked a ton about the first school track from 3. We didn't think there could be a more annoying one. And then you get towards the end of the game and you find out that we were very wrong. I actually think that was one of the funnier parts of me and Jason playing that game. That theme busts out of nowhere and it starts off with just a high-pitched, hey! And you're like, what have I done? I don't want to go to school anymore. I don't know why I'm coming here. I don't need to talk to this to see what it is. So nobody was available for Scooter. However, we still have more people we can watch a movie with. That also takes precedence over new personas for party members we're not using. So let's bring Yukiko. We have seen this date dialogue before with each of these characters, so skipping it. And we've seen the movie dialogue before too, so we just kind of spam it here. 67 magic. This is a pretty good deal. It's a level, which is 3 stats, and then 3 additional stats. Plus ones aren't huge, but they do mean something in this game. Are you an exchange student? He's like, no, I'm Teddy. Also, don't worry, I hadn't completely forgotten about this. 54, 55, still the same. Appears to be the same weaknesses too. I didn't look at those, but if you still weak to fire, that's the one that's most important. So, mostly a slight cosmetic upgrade and the one cool skill, which in each case has been very good. Can't complain. No question, it's been worth it. Plus the story scene, which I'm always a big fan of. Actually, let's use this opportunity to save. It's been about an hour. Right? Yeah, my sense is good. We are probably getting to the point where we're winding down. We talked about this sort of at the end of the last part, but at this point it looks to me like we have 3 to 4 parts left. It depends on what's going on with this dungeon. I have no idea. And Jason will probably be here to record, and he's done it before, so he can kind of guide me through it without spoiling too much. Maybe the dungeon takes longer than that. I don't know. Maybe it takes less than that. Maybe it's a really linear thing with just a couple bosses or something. I have no idea. But we got to get through the rest of January, and we're going to have quicker days coming up once we get past these longer scenes with the upgraded personas. So I have to think 3 to 4 hours is probably what we're looking at. It's kind of weird. We've been playing this for a long time now. And it's not going to make it to a full year of playthrough or anything. It's going to be like, I don't know, 65 parts on screen and another maybe 3 or 4 hours off. But I haven't regretted it at all, actually. And I'll talk more about my thoughts on this game and Golden specifically when we get to the credits, but I've really been enjoying this. Hopefully you have been too. In tomorrow's video, we'll continue, and maybe Jason will be here. Goodbye.